Hi folks, the Filipina P here. And last week, I made a video about our current economic crisis and how it's affecting Filipino citizens. Now some of you said, that's not affecting me. That's fine if you're making $1,000 a month, but not if you're only making $6 a day, like the guy on my last week's video named Albert. Now, a lot of you couldn't believe how a man could survive on so little, especially while raising two little daughters. And you've asked me if we could help. So today, we're gonna visit Albert again, a man living on the edge of disaster. So this is Kuya Albert and his two kids, Alexia and Aliesha. And how old is Alexia? 8. And you are? 7. Oh, the triple A. Albert, Alexia, Aliesha. I love your names, and they're pretty. You have pretty daughters, Kuya Albert. So, Kuya Albert, you mentioned before you are a solo parent, right?
Yes.
So let's talk about their mother. What happened, if you don't mind my asking? So what happened to the relationship?
Ang iya kasi kinakon is mag-work lang hiya.
Okay.
Tapos, okay naman na niya pag binadara. At the end, nasabtan ko nga may edang ngayon hiya with someone.
Let me just give a recap. So Kuya Albert said that their mom left to work at first. They were okay, you guys were okay back then, and then she was sending some money. Sometimes she's now with someone, and then you guys decided to split up.
Mm.
From there, 2024, they haven't seen their mom.
July 2024. That is the last time.
That was the last time. Last July 2024 was the last time the kids saw their mom. So basically, this is like the reverse of what you normally see, that the Filipino guy or the Filipino husband is the one leaving the Filipinas, and most Filipinas are single moms, but Kuya Albert is the single dad in this scenario. So, Kuya Albert, remind me, does their mother support? Does she still send money for the kids?
Nakapag-provide man hiya, pero nag-end lang niya pag-support last year, December.
December. Okay,
Last
so
year.
before she was sending money and it ended last December, and now no more.
No more.
Okay, that must be very hard financially. You were hit hard. And guys, I think he also mentioned these girls, they have asthma.
Yeah.
I can hear that they're actually kind of coughing. So are they sensitive to dust,
Yeah. Kuhain, allergy rehit, like alikabok.
alikabok?
Tapos, pagkaon naman, trigger hirahit mga like mashiti, chicken,
Chicken.
sira,
Okay.
kuhain it, kapoy nira.
Kapoy, when they're exhausted, when they overplay. Okay, so Kuya Albert was just explaining that the triggers of their asthma attack. It's from food, chicken, and also dust, excessive dust, and also when they're overplaying outside under the heat of the sun. So sometimes they come home and they're having trouble breathing. That's really bad considering that we live here in the Philippines. Dust and chicken. Chicken is like the number one food in the Philippines, and then it's very dusty here. So, Kuya Albert, when did you realize, or when did you discover that the kids are asthmatic? They have asthma.
Alex siya, I found that she is asthmatic like 1 month.
1 month. 1 month
Still
old.
remember, di na nag-start na niya pag-usehan
Uh,
hose and nebulizer.
Nebulizer. Okay, so Alexia, you found out that she was asthmatic when she was newly born, and then she was confined at the hospital, and then you guys found out that
Balik-balik lang kami.
back and forth.
Actually, every month.
Every month you guys go back to the hospital because she's a sickly kid. She's a sickly baby. You think it's like hereditary in your part or in
Actually,
your partner's?
My father,
Your father's
asthmatic also.
asthmatic.
Mm.
Okay.
Actually, as a parent, very thankful ba talaga ako pag mag-start na talaga tira asthma because nadira ako nga makatunalak kami hospital, kaya very makapoy talaga hospital.
So he said that whenever the kids are, in trouble, he's also praying at the same time because he doesn't want to take them to the hospital because it'll really hurt you guys financially. If it can be remedied at home, he'll try his best, but at the same time he doesn't want to jeopardize the health of the kids. But you will know, Kuya Albert, when it's really time to go to the hospital and bring the kids.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Kuya Albert, I'm sure that the girls need equipment and medication. So, what do you use?
I use nebulizer.
Oh, is this the one?
This
Okay.
one.
Okay.
This is the nebulizer.
This is the nebulizer. Okay. It's very compact. I was expecting it to be like big. Okay. The nebulizer, and then what's
And this is the hose.
this is the hose. Okay. And
And this is the medicine.
this is the medication. Okay. So, um, the last time we were talking about the prices of fuel and the food and the clothing, it went up high. So let's talk about the medication. Did it also go?
Yes.
Did it
Before
increase?
before it is 25 pesos and now it's 50
50 pesos.
50 pesos.
So it's like 100% increase. It doubled the price, and I'm
It's
sure
depend pa iya brand na.
it depends on the brand too.
Kung ano yung klase ng brand. So, mas nagpili ka.
So the branded stuff, the branded medication is more expensive, and this is like more of the generic.
Generally.
Generic. Okay. So how often do they have to take this?
It's 6 hours.
Every 6
Every
hours.
6 hours.
Oh my goodness! Every 6 hours to help
Until magkalma hira.
until such time as they calm down and resume normal breathing. Oh my goodness! So, wait, Albert, do you own this nebulizer?
No, I just borrow.
You're borrowing it. You don't even own this nebulizer. How much do you think this is?
Maybe 4,000, 5,000 up.
4 or 5,000 pesos.
May na pwede mas dako. Baga
Ah,
amit pinaka.
This
o
is
di
the
ka nas-
cheapest. Okay, so this is the most. I mean, the portable kind, and then the cheapest. There's more like a bigger.
bigger.
Okay. What about the hose? How much is the hose?
Hatag na lito nas
This was provided by the government, free.
free.
What about the medication? Did they give? No. So you're just borrowing the nebulizer, and then the government gives you the hose.
But sometimes, kimpapalit yan 90 pesos, something like that, 100 plus.
Okay, so if you
But if
can't,
there is
there's no supply
available,
from. If there's no supply from the government, this is around 90 pesos. Girl. Okay, so
kasi pwede gumamit.
they can't.
Palyo.
Okay, so they can't reuse. They can't borrow each other's mask. So is this good for a month or?
Oh, something like that.
Okay, this hose is good for a month, and you have to
Change.
change it every month. Oh my goodness, Kuya Albert.
Or sometimes if, kunwari kami, igbaralyo,
Oh.
hugas-hugas na lang.
Oh, okay. So Kuya Albert's improvising. Sometimes if he can't afford the hose, he'll wash it. So, and dry it. Wash it with water.
Yeah.
So Kuya Albert, the last time we talked about your wage, you told me you're only earning 325 pesos a day. That's around $6. So how in the world are you able to afford the medications and clothing the kids, feeding the kids, and obviously their studies as well? So how are you doing that?
Actually, 325 is very makuri talaga.
It's not possible. 325, it's not possible.
Siyempre, paralit pan food,
Mhm.
daily needs namon, para patera medication.
Do you have like loans from other people?
Actually,
or family
yes.
members?
Di man ko talaga maiwasan. Mangutang,
Mangutang.
tayo mo kakilala. So,
Okay. So Kuya Albert said 325 pesos is not enough. He's tightened up the belt already. He's borrowing money from friends and family just to make sure that the kids are well fed and he can afford the medication, and also he is supporting himself. And while working, he's also studying too, because he wanted to,
for the future.
for the future of your kids, you wanted to have a better job. So
Better job.
at the same time, you're studying and working at the same time. And on top of that, guys, he has to pay for your fare, going to work and going to school. So 325, I don't know. I mean, my math is not mathing. My math is not making sense. It is really hard. I know the feeling, because a lot of you guys have asked us how we survive, and we borrow money. It's like it's just like a cycle. Whenever you get money, you pay back, and then from
Yes.
family and friends, you get support somehow in a way that this is how this is how we do it here, especially in the provinces.
Mm.
Sometimes we can save up. So we can save in the food because sometimes we plant our own food. So okay, but aside from that, 325 won't cut it. So, Kuya Albert, we should do something about this problem. The Filipino Peach Channel will make sure that the girls have their own nebulizer, so you don't have to go to your neighbors to borrow your this nebulizer. And I'm gonna make sure that I will cover the cost of the medications of the girls until the prices of their medication goes back to normal. And I hope, yeah, will make a difference, and I hope it will lessen the burden on your part. So, girls, stay in school, stay loving to Papa. And Albert, I really respect you for staying and making sure that your kids are all right because not every day are, Filipino guys stay. Sometimes they just also leave and then just leave their kids with their parents. But you stayed and stood up and made sure that your kids are safe and sound and with you. So you are a role model to all men out there. So thanks again for your time and sharing your life with me and my viewers. This is just showing you folks a window to Filipino life in the Philippines. So again, thanks for tuning in today. I'll be back next week with something fresh for you to consider. That's it for today, and bye. Bye bye. Bye. So Kuya Albert, this is for the new nebulizer and medication for the girls.
Thank you so much.
But that's not all. I got you this
Thank
and
you.
this. You're welcome, baby, to help you guys with the food, high food prices.
Thank you so
And
much.
you're welcome. And I hope you guys have a feast tonight and many more nights to come. So that's it.
Say
Thank you,
thank you.
baby.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you think about it, I'm kind of like your stewardess, making sure you stay in an upright position during the video and guiding you to the exits. The exits of all your worries about life in the Philippines. The captain has asked that you give a thumbs up on this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you're on time for your next departure. If you really want to be the wind beneath my wings, check out my Patreon page for extra content and exclusive videos and features. For your entertainment, we also have a selection of other in-flight movies for you to enjoy. In the case of an emergency landing, place your head between your knees and kiss your ass goodbye. Have a nice flight!